Hi guys, Lita Badass Button here with Button.Club. I want to wish you a very happy new year. It is January 2017 and lots of exciting stuff to come. And this will be my first official kind of vlog post and introduction. And I just wanted to introduce myself and say to you why the things that I'm saying to you are valuable and where it's coming from, and why it's important that I can pass on this wisdom and knowledge. So my fight name is Badass Button, and I haven't always been known as Badass Button. Many years ago, almost 15 years ago now, holy cow, time flies, my son's turning 14 in March. He is the reason I've become the person I am today. He is my why, big why of why I've done everything and developed my life so far. I ended up being, at the age of 23, a soul support mother. And I was very lost and alone at that time and unsure of myself. And because I had this little being that was coming into my life, I knew that I needed to really get strong and know who I am to be able to model that behavior for him. Because I had been at college at that time and I knew everything that a kid and a child learns is from their parents and their most important people that are surrounded by on a day-to-day basis. So that was my why and my motivation from the get-go to develop myself. I have much more to my story, but the short end of the story is that after he was born, I found different ways to channel anger, resentment, energy, and that was overwhelmed in dealing with certain things that came up with him. And one of those things happened to be boxing. And so in the 14 years time now, I've had 45 amateur fights and 2 pro fights. And on that way, somebody nicknamed me Badass Button. But my point of this is that in that journey of being a soul support mom and all the obstacles and everything that I had to overcome, I've done many things with my life. Like I have a Bachelor of Sciences in nursing. I have a certain amount of number of certifications in fitness, as well as supporting my son and having all those fights along the way, and personally developing myself through Toastmasters and through many things. So by empowering myself and learning how to do that for me, I'm excited in this new year, 2017, on focusing on business and focusing on passing on my knowledge to many other women and other people out there. So I just wanted to say that if I can do it and I can overcome all my obstacles and everything that has stood in my way in my life, you can definitely too. We all have power and light inside of us that we can bring forwards and channel into and do amazing things with our life and live our dreams to our fullest. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be sugar-coated. I've told my son that time and time over his life. But the most important part at the end of the day is that you live with yourself the happiest that you can be. Because at the end of the day, no matter who you're married to, no matter who your family is that surrounds you, it is you that you have to live with. And if you're not happy with living with yourself, then something's got to change and you need to take a plan. You need to visualize what that is. And there's many things that we're going to talk about as the vlogs go on in this next year. And just do it. Stop overthinking things and letting other people get in your way, because trust me, I've worked in long-term care. I've seen what people in their 80s and 90s who've regretted the way they've lived their life. Don't let yourself live that way. Start now, okay? Action and changes begin in the now. So thank you so much for listening. And if all of this stuff has resonated with you and you find my life experiences and that and the things that I have been through connect and resonate with you, definitely sign up below, and there'll be lots more fun stuff and tips and tricks and punching and possibly kicking, lifting, pulling, pushing, all that kind of stuff we're going to share and go through here in 2017. Okay, I'm going to give you a big fat virtual high five because you're amazing for taking that first step and journey in empowering yourself to be better each and every day. Okay, make sure you're proud of yourself for all those little steps that you take. You rock, you're awesome. Lita Badass Button with Button.Club out.